Hey guys, it's Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something a little crazy. I only have, 3 days left until April 1st, until Camp NaNoWriMo, when I'm going to try to write 70,000 words in a month. And I'm still not finished with my second draft. As I mentioned before, I'm actually going to be rewriting a third draft for Camp NaNoWriMo, but I still wanted to finish this current draft. And that means that I have 3 days now to finish this draft, plot out the next one, write all the characters, figure out point of view and tense and all that fun stuff. So we're going to do a 10K day to see if I can at least get my writing done. I have my candle lit, I have my document pulled up. On my second monitor, which you can't see, I have YouTube. I'm going to either watch some author tubers or put on some music, I'm not sure which. And I'm going to try to knock out some words. I got a late start today on this. It is currently 1 p.m., which means I have 11 hours left exactly to get 10,000 words. I don't want to stay up until midnight, so let's get started. So it is much later now. I think the last time I updated you it was 1 p.m. and now it's almost 8:15. So it's been a bit. One would think I would have written a lot. But let's go over the numbers, shall we? So, from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., I wrote 272 words. I was feeling distracted. From 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., I wrote 96 words, for a total of 368. I was feeling tired and I wanted to take a nap. From 3 to 4, I wrote 398. Not bad, getting better. Put me at 764. From 4 to 5, I wrote 528. Getting better, finally getting into the groove of things. Putting me over 1,200 words. Then I went and got dinner. We went out and we ran to Red Robin. Long story short, dinner was okay for me, and my husband's meal was absolutely garbage. He did not get what he ordered. He got broccoli instead of french fries and a lettuce bun instead of a regular one. So there's that. So I didn't write anything from that hour. From 6 to 7, I wrote 26 words, and from 7 to 8, I wrote 168. Put me at 1,485 words. If less than 4 hours until midnight, if I wanted to get to sleep before midnight, to get my 10K, I might end up being insane and seeing how late I can stay up to see how many words I can get, because I really don't want to give up. But yeah, thankfully Jessica Williamson is having a live stream in an hour, a little less than an hour, so I will definitely be joining her, and I seem to get a lot of writing done during live streams, so we'll see what happens. My camera battery is flashing at me, so I'm going to go charge it up while I'm waiting and try to get more work done, and I'll talk to you later. Alright, bye. Alright, so it is now 1:51 a.m. Not only did I not finish before midnight, but I also haven't reached 10K. Yeah, about that. So I ended up having really poor word counts to start with, and after talking with my husband, I decided, or he suggested, that instead of trying to do 10K in a day and staying up till who knows when to get it all done, instead I'm going to do 15K in a weekend. that means that tomorrow I'm going to do a 10K day. So I'm still going to get that 10K day in. But I pumped myself up today with a 5,000K day. Let's recap the word counts that I managed to get, and we'll talk about my plans for tomorrow. So from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., I got 272 words. From 2 to 3, I got 96 for a total of 368. From 3 to 4, I got 398 for a total of 764. From 4 to 5, I got 528 for a total of 1,291. From 5 to 6, it was dinner. Dinner bled into 6 to 7, so I only got 26 words, putting my total at 1,317. 7 to 8, I got 168 words for a total of 1,485. 8 to 9, I got 541 words for a total of 2,026. 9 to 10, I got 328 words for a total of 2,354. 10 to 11, I got 648 for a total of 3,002 words. 11 to 12, I only got 51 words for a total of 3,053 words. I was also playing Animal Crossing in that hour, so that's why everything kind of just did a nosedive. From 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., I got 945 words for a total of 3,998. And then from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., or just before, I got 1,003 words for a total of 5,002 for the day. Not too shabby, if I would say so myself. My project is currently sitting at 84,545 words. I managed to break into Act 3, which is awesome. I've been sitting on Act 2 for who knows how long. So my goal for the morning, since it is technically tomorrow, it is March 29th at this point. My goal for tomorrow is to write 10,000 words, and I'd like to make it to the beginning of the fight scene. The big baddie battle, whatever you want to call it. We will see what happens. The reason I was able to get so much done is because the Courtney project ended up having a live stream tonight. I ended up being wrong about Jessica Williamson's video, and it was just a video premiere instead of a live stream. But Courtney project had a live stream, so I joined that. Super excited. Also found out about a witching hour live stream next weekend. So that'll hopefully really get me going for my 70,000 word in a month. I really do think I'm crazy. But right now I am kind of delirious, a little bit slap happy. I really need some sleep. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Alright, good night. Hey guys, it is currently March 29th. Still technically morning, it's 11:48, so still technically morning. I have been up for a few hours now. I've been trying to write, and things have not been going well. About as well as yesterday. So from 9 to 10, I got 192 words down. And then from 10 to 11, I got 67. Granted, I did have to get dressed and everything. I ate some breakfast, so there is that. But I still didn't get much done. This hour is almost over, and I got a total of 45 words. Yeah. I was supposed to redeem myself today. Today was supposed to be my 10K day since yesterday didn't work out. Not if I continue going on like this. So, my plan is to finally get myself to focus. I'll probably put my phone away in a drawer because this is getting a little out of hand. I broke into Act 3 last night, which is awesome. The way this story is currently progressing, there are a lot of scenes that I originally laid out and outlined that I don't know if are actually going to make it into this draft. I still have their little template cards over here, but I don't know what is actually going to happen. So I will get back to writing and I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. Good morning. It is now Monday, March 30th. So life happens. My goals for yesterday of writing 10K did not happen. That being said, I've learned not to beat myself up over that. Life happens, things, come and go. When you're writing a story that involves things that trigger your emotions from past traumatic experiences, it can be really hard to get through that. So that's what happened yesterday. I still got a decent amount written, but I ended up writing something that I didn't think was going to be difficult, but ended up being difficult. So it made it harder for me to continue later on. Today's a new day though, which is fine. I only have 11 scenes left. Who knows how many of those are actually going to stay? Who knows how many are going to be mushed together? We're going to play it by ear. It is just before 9 a.m. I believe Emily Bourne is hosting a live stream today. Let me check. Yes. Emily is hosting a live stream today at 4 p.m. my time. I think it's like super early Tuesday morning for her. So she's hosting a live stream. I am definitely planning on joining that. My goal for myself is to finish these last 11 scenes before then. As of right now, I have less than 2 days to finish this draft, outline the next one, completely flesh out a new character, all that fun stuff. So, yeah. I do have my log, I guess is what I'd call it. My log of my words yesterday. And you'll be able to see, as I said, things happened. So from 9 to 10, I wrote 192 words. From 10 to 11, I did 67 for 259. 11 to 12 was 86 for 345. 12 to 1 was 293 for a total of 637. 1 to 2 was 413 for a total of 1,050. 2 to 3 was 843 for 1,893 words. That was the scene that ended up causing a lot of issues for me. I got the most written in that hour because I was wanting to get through it all. I was pushing myself to write it because I knew as soon as I was done, I was going to let myself take a break. So I ended up taking a break from 3 to 4, deciding I needed to get out of my head and reading from 4 to 5, taking a nap from 5 to 6, and then playing D&D from 6 to like 9:30ish, after all was said and done. Then from 10 to 11, I tried to write again. I ended up playing Animal Crossing for most of that and only got in 3 words. So that was my fault. So 1896. 11 to 12, I wrote 138 words for a total of 2,034. And from 12 to 1, I wrote 170 words for a total of 2,204. I believe I got a little more words after that. It looks like another 61, which will put me at 2,265. Like I said, I'm not mad at myself. I did what I needed to in order to take care of myself both mentally and physically so I could continue writing today. It is putting me a little bit behind schedule, but I was already behind schedule, so I'm just rolling with it, doing what I can. The best thing about camp or writing in general, especially being a plancer instead of a plotter, is that I can go ahead and flesh out the first couple scenes that I plan on writing that first day and get that all done. And then during camp, if I need to continue fleshing things out, figuring things out, I can do that. I don't have to have it all done before I can start writing. As long as I have some sort of roadmap to follow by the time I get to the next step, I'm good. So I'm really excited to be adding in this new character. There were scenes that I felt I needed to write originally with Emmeline to kind of not exactly explain more, but leave less of scene jumps. With this new character that I'm adding in the second point of view, I'll be able to switch back and forth. So for those long, tedious horse rides from city to city, I won't just have to skim over them and feel like I'm missing a bunch, or I won't have to detail them and bore my readers. Instead, I'll be able to switch point of views, really cement the type of tone and mood and treatment that I want within this story. So I am going to get to writing. It is now 9:05. Like I said, I only have, what would that be, 7 hours to write 11 scenes. I know I can do it. I have a ton of faith in myself. I know I can do this. I feel so much better today than I did yesterday, which is awesome. Now I just actually got to sit down, button chair, hands on keyboard, and get to work. All right, I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye. So it happened. I just finished the second draft of my novel. I literally can't believe it. I'm still freaking out. But I did it. I ended up getting it to 90,282 words, which is about 20,000 less than the first draft. But at this point, I was just trying to get it done, figure out anything that I would need to add for the third draft, since it's a full rewrite. But I honestly just can't believe it. This is the second time ever I've actually completed a full novel. I have finished a novel in the past, and I finished a novella. But this is my first time finishing a second draft. I am at a loss for words. I am so excited. I literally just can't even think right now. Yeah. I will be inserting a clip, if I can, of my first time finishing this draft, because I just didn't record anything this time. But I am just completely at a loss for words right now. I'll have to update you guys later after I've calmed down some. Alright, bye.
Sydney. It's done. You finished your first book?
Yeah.
How many words?
109,070.
109,078 words? And your book is finally done. Your first ever book. Here, look this way. Smile. Wave to the camera.
Okay, so it is now March 31st. It is about 4:20 in the afternoon, so I'm updating you a lot later than I normally do. Tomorrow is Camp NaNoWriMo, and I am not prepared at all. As you saw in my last clip, I actually finished my second draft, which is amazing. That was the biggest thing I needed to do. But now I have a ton of outlining I have to do, and character development, and just all sorts of stuff. I am going to be using Save the Cat Writes a Novel by Jessica Brody, following the beat sheet to kind of figure out where I want to go with the story. Most of it I wrote back in July and November of 2019, so by the time I get to the stuff I just wrote, it will be a long time since. I'm not too worried about not taking a break. I am using Scrivener to outline my characters. I have two main characters now. I have Emmeline, who was my original main character, and she is a 16-year-old mage. And then I also have Rahana, and Rahana is new. She appeared in the beginning of the second draft. She just, kind of showed up like most characters do. And as I progressed through the story following Emmeline, I realized that having Rahana's point of view would add so much more. So I have about 7.5 hours until midnight, until camp starts. So I want to get as much done as I can to be prepared. I already know what I'm going to be working on tomorrow. My first scene of my second draft, I think, is something I'm actually going to keep. I really liked how Emmeline was portrayed and how I showed the world and everything in that opening image. I just need to decide if I'm going to keep that completely and then just keep going following Emmeline's point of view, or if I'm going to have two opening images, one that shows Emmeline's life and the other that shows Rahana's. So lots of decisions to make, lots of things to just, like I said, I only have about 7.5 hours, so getting down to the wire, but that's how I really work. I also have a deadline for an editing client coming up soon, so I need to make sure I get that done. So I need to finish that and then send it off so they can approve of the different changes I made or answer questions. So that way I can then format it and proofread. So yeah, I guess I am going to get back to work. I'm gonna sign off here because I'm going to be starting daily Camp NaNoWriMo vlogs starting tomorrow. So I will keep you guys updated and let you know how it's going. Alright, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram. I am going to be posting quite often about my writing journey, different ways to kind of get through what we're going through right now with the world and everything. And there will be pictures of my cats too. So if you like all that, make sure you follow me on Instagram, subscribe to me on YouTube so you can continue following my journey. If you want to connect, you can either DM me on Instagram or YouTube. You can also comment down below and we can start chatting there. I'm always looking to make new writing friends, so don't be shy. Definitely just reach out. And let me know what you're working on for camp. I know that this is a really crazy time, but sometimes just being able to focus on our writing and our creativity and kind of get away from what's going on can really help. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!